We have the new insights concerning Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx's new well-being alarm caused a commotion, and ICE 3D shape uncovers there's more than Mite. He's totally exposing the mystery influence structures in Hollywood. And the job they could play in Fox Dilemma will likewise get into how ICE 3D Square himself faces these undetectable powers evading their endeavors to control him when you would rather not be a piece of a football club. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Celeb Live Station. Family sources have affirmed that Jamie Foxx is hospitalized because of an unforeseen medical problem. That again, prominent rapper Ice Block has stepped up and uncovered some disrupting real factors about media outlets in his proclamation. He made a stunning case in regards to Jamie Foxx, proposing that a few high-positioning figures in the background had made specific moves against him. These cases have sent a rush of nervousness undulating through fans and industry insiders. The same. Has there been any genuine news on what this ailment is? Jamie Foxx is a youthful, energetic, solid person. Questions are being raised about Foxx's momentum area, given his surprising clinical emergency and unexpected vanishing from the public eye. What is going on has led to hypotheses of a trick unfurling in the background. Certain individuals may annoyed in light of the fact that I will converse with everyone. I'm not playing ICE 3D shape, previously known as O'Shea. Jackson Sr. has forever been a strong voice in the business. His latest remarks have left the world reeling, bringing up issues and projecting questions about the inward functions of the business. The rapper utilized his virtual entertainment presence, sharing a class from his digital broadcast, and vehemently expressing his non-enrollment in what he calls the Insider Club, a gathering including the business influence players. Some of you might not have acknowledged piece of the club as per block. This select club, to which numerous VIPs have a place, is liable for pushing a clandestine plan onto crowds. Their displeasure, as per 3D shape, is incited by the individuals who will not join the club, subsequently testing their clout. As a matter of fact, Shape's own dismissal of the mysterious society appears to have excited their fury, making a huge struggle inside the business as he makes sense of what makes them so frantic. Is the point at which you would rather not be a piece of the club that irritates them. Reports recommend that an unpropitious mystery society employs a lot of command over its individuals, including enormous names like Jamie Foxx. Hypothesis is overflowing that Fox has been unnoticed at the mysterious society for a long while. The essence of media outlets, as it appears, isn't the dedication to its individuals, but instead an emphasis on its own personal stakes. Dice Solid Shape holds a firm conviction that superstars throughout their vocations experience the imposing club of watchmen. These guardians, he recommends, have an obligation that stretches out a long ways past, basically veiling the presence of their association. It's been hinted that Fox's new medical services could have connections to the moves of these supposed Hollywood elites. Fox was amidst shooting the movie back in real life, close by Cameron Diaz, when he encountered his unexpected well-being emergency. The film was at that point confronting a large number of issues, essentially revolved around the fundamental leader. Report by The Sun featured that Fox had a significant eruption during the creation cycle, bringing about the excusal of 4 staff individuals. The pressure brought about by creation messes up purportedly pushed Fox to a limit, bringing about him terminating a chief maker, a couple of chiefs, and his own driver. The insider is cited as saying there have been a few issues on set, and James has had a significant implosion over it. All he requested the issues be arranged right away and sacked for the creation staff, as though that would supernaturally advance the circumstance. With no word from his group or family, Fox fell basically sick, which in the end prompted his hospitalization. The specific idea of his disease stays obscure, extending the interest encompassing his condition. Podcaster AJ Benza dropped a sensation during his show, expressing that Jamie Foxx experienced a blood coagulation stroke and fractional loss of motion with a beginning of visual deficiency. all following an immunization. So you got disregarding antibody in a promoter, and regular resistance, you got it again. Infers that Fox was driven into getting the hit while on a film set with a source supposedly present during the inoculation. They will be there towing the line continually with this covered stuff. Nobody figures out reality. Nobody's permitted to discuss it. Extreme right pendants, including Candace Owens, grasped this declaration, scattering it across virtual entertainment stages. Neither Fox nor his back in real-life co-star Cameron Diaz have remarked on these cases, and their quiet appears to allude to a component of truth fans in the general population are left hanging uncertain regardless of whether Fox will freely resolve the issue. His enigmatic ailment keeps on involving concern, evoking a universe of theory among his fans and those near him. Cameron then again seems determined by Fox's hospitalization. A dear companion of Cameron cited as saying Cameron has not addressed Jane by any stretch of the imagination and is clueless other than whatever she hears. This set off a paranoid fear, proposing Cameron could have been the person who constrained Fox into getting immunization. And surprisingly, seriously unsettling idea is that Fox had been cautioned about potential profession repercussions, assuming he would not take the set of experiences. Recommended antibody, a source connected to the circumstance, expressed on the off chance that you don't get the jab, you will be boycotted from Hollywood. This purportedly is definitely not another strategy for the business, which has a history of pushing out people who neglect to consent to specific requests to those in the loop. This way of behaving from the business is not really an unexpected. Ice 3D Squares stirred up the scene in a new meeting with Joe Rogan, sharing a shockingly comparable encounter to that of Jamie Foxx's. The development of a film he was in line for came to an unexpected end, connected bafflingly to his choice not to get the immunization. Hollywood honchos had one condition for Ice Block: the punch or no work makers were clear: no immunizations, no access on film sets. So you mean let me know each maker in Hollywood has this command: offer me a reprieve. It needs to come from the studio to hit each maker on the grounds that each maker don't think something similar. Yet as Ice Shape dug further, he understood the immunization command didn't begin from the makers. Rather, it gave off an impression of being the doing of a few shadowy fat cats higher up in the pecking order. This sweeping call for inoculations in all cases was difficult to overlook, leading to doubts of an all the more impressive power. Calling the shots, Solid Shape stayed consistent, declining the antibody, and thusly the film job got past him. Something off-putting occurred next. Subtleties of Ice 3D Shape's antibodies deadlock some way or another advanced into media titles. He called attention to I didn't tell individuals not to go receive available immunizations. I didn't let individuals know that I'm not doing this film since I would rather not be immunized. Yet some way or another, some way the news hit releasing an individual's clinical history without assent is illegal. Yet no news sources confronted any repercussions. This absence of results indicated powerful figures working in the background. The aim behind the break, as per Block, was to openly embarrass him. They attempted to, put my business in the road. Put squeeze on me, everyone around me. Let me know how moronic I am simultaneously. As he uncovered his own antibody debate, Ice Block focused on the substances, calling the shots in secret.